Hello, hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Deeply Tanned Millie's collection tour video, which I promised you all a long time ago. We're going to start on this side, and I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about each doll instead of sort of just like skimming through each one of them. But at the same time, I kind of want this to still be like an 8-minute long video or so, because I think they're a little more digestible. We're going to start here with a beautiful color reveal Mermaid. Her type of polypropylene hair, for some reason, is very nice and manageable and heavy. Not sure what's up with that. I removed her tribal designs from her forehead, and I actually have about 4 of this doll, but I'm not including duplicates, as I've stated in a previous collection tour video. I just think it's redundant. I mean, in a way, it kind of might be fun because I've fashioned them all in a different way. So let me know if for a future video you'd like to kind of see my duplicates. I've commandeered this LOL OMG stand to be like a thigh hugger support stand. It's kind of working. Next we have, I wouldn't call her a budget Barbie, but she came in a set. I also have 2 of her because it seems like every time I go to Walmart, there's a new release of this set and there's a slightly different face screening. So every time I find one with a nicer face screening, I have to buy it. I really love this combination of the deeply tanned skin with that hot pink one shoulder bathing suit. She has saran hair, beautiful saran hair, and I've given her this Fashionista skirt or a Fashion Fever skirt or something. And she does have flat feet. Obviously, I've not rebodied her because, like I said, I really love that color combo of the hot pink and the tan. She is so pretty. I still have her, no, I put her hair together like this because it looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just forgot. She's not on the stand. I hope she stands. Stay. Oh my goodness. Not one of the smartest things I've ever done. There we go. Next up we have a budget Dreamtopia princess. They're both the same actually doll, but for some reason, as you can see, they both have polypropylene hair. She has a little bit different skin tone, and her polypropylene hair is, gasp, a better quality than hers. It's not as stiff, although I do have it strapped down, and I find that that is the only way that polypropylene hair is tolerable for me, that I strap it down. Again, I'm loving the hot pink with the tan skin, yet it's not this hot pink, and I love this hot pink with the tan. This is this doll in her stock outfit. Again, they both are the same exact doll. They're like $5.47 in Walmart. I like this one better, of course, but I got her first, and I put her in the Fashion Fever dress. I mean, obviously it's not fitting, but I don't know if I'm going to rebody either one of them. I bought her thinking I was going to reroot her, but since she has better polypropylene hair than her, I might reroot her, but she still has an overall better face. It's so frustrating, you see? And it's not just the styling of the hair. Next up is my birthday Deeply Tanned Millie. She is a mermaid doll. I have rebodied her on just a regular 5-point articulated doll body with the heeled feet, and she is wearing a vintage Barbie complete outfit, and she comes donning her stock crown. Next up we have another budget Millie. However, she's a budget. As you can see, she has the pink molded on swimsuit. It's not the same one as this, but it's a different one. She actually... All right, my phone is being a complete bitch, so I'm gonna finish the recording of this video on my iPad. As I was saying, she has saran hair. I put her in vintage jean acid wash Barbie fashions. I did not rebody her, obviously. Next up, we have Fashionista 120. She has saran hair. It is silvery white blonde with blue. And I have her wearing a vintage Shillman, like, house gown, as well as, I believe that's really vintage Barbie, and she's wearing like a Lady Lovely Locks apron, which, as you may know from another video, I'm obsessed with little doll aprons. Rebodied her onto a Made to Move, and she's one of my favorites. I have about 6 of this doll. And I have a couple more of these also, and I have 3 of those ones. These I have 2 of, and these I have about 4 of. Again, when I find one with a beautiful face screening, I just have to buy it. Next up, we have Barbie Loves the Ocean. She's wearing actually Ken's sunglasses because she is one of those girls with that spaced out look, but that's not really why she's wearing these glasses. She is like a business girly, Silicon Valley, and I have her wearing what I believe to be a home sewn top, which I found on eBay. And she's wearing rainbow high white jeans and some little white sneakers. I've rebodied her to a made to move, obviously, and I've added all of her accessories. This next one is Barbie Fashionista 148. You notice I know these by heart because these are my favorite fashionistas. I have rebodied her onto the boxer made to move, and I've refashioned her into these vintage, I believe, Shillman little legging capri pants, and these really lovely strappy heels, and a very vintage knit top. And I gave her that necklace. It's from like the Barbie extra with the floral thing, the floral design. I love her. She's one of my favorite fashionistas. I also have about 5 of her. Some of them have the really spaced out look, while like 2 of them have a really nice screening. And I can't find it in me to get rid of the ones with the spaced out look. She's like borderline okay. For me. I also have, I think, 3 of her. Interesting fact, she has saran hair. Oh, I forgot to mention. She has saran hair, she has saran hair. Some of the ones that were released have Kinnikalon hair, if you can believe it. Not polypropylene, actual Kinnikalon hair. Very interesting. Barbie Loves the Ocean, and she's not that old. This is one of the mermaids that came in the series with the, I don't want to say the word, the Odile was in there, the 2 Odile face sculpts. I have 2 of her. One is still in the box. I've rebodied her also onto the boxer made to move. And she's wearing a necklace from like a Walgreens. There were like 3 dolls in Walgreens, and I bought them literally because of these necklaces. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done in my life. Not sure how I feel about turquoise and yellow hair, but the color combination I do like, but this is one of my favorite Millies. So gorgeous. I love her sandy neutral lip color. And she is wearing a Mycene dress. I believe it's one of the dresses that came on the dolls that could change their faces. They had those soft rubbery vinyl faces where you could change their expression, like their mouth would open. It was really interesting. This is a budget Barbie. I've rebodied her onto another boxer made to move. She has saran hair. And she is wearing vintage, again, acid wash jeans. I just love the acid wash jeans. I have 2 of her, and I don't think I rebodied the other one onto a made to move because it's just unnecessary at some point. But I really love her really detailed eyebrows for being a budget doll. Next up we have, of course, the color reveal. She's really pretty. She has the hard plastic face, but I found her on eBay in really great quality, and she came with both of her earrings, beautiful face up, and with the hair, and she came with those little clear heels too. I love it. Not much more to say about her. I do have a couple of her, I think 2, but she's the only one that has all of her hair. And finally, this gorgeous, gorgeous diva. This is Barbie Vacation Holiday Fun. I literally have 5 of this doll. I've rebodied her onto just a regular 5-point articulated body with heeled feet, and she's wearing one of the 2000 era type of fashion that came with the Barbies that had the gummy waists. Although I think this is sort of like a knockoff because I think they only came in like pink and like a blue color. Like I specifically remember the Teresa doll coming in one of these. This one I got, it definitely is a knockoff version of that fashion, but when I saw this color, this steel color, with this iridescent flocking here, I just couldn't let it go. And I think it looks beautiful on her. She has saran hair. This is also one of my favorite Millies. So that, guys, is the review in a nutshell. And I'm happy to share that I also will be putting these girls away, so then I will regain that much more real estate in my bedroom. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know below which girl is your favorite of here, if you have any of these. And also let me know if you think it makes sense to include the duplicates that are fashioned differently, so then I can incorporate that into a future video. Thanks guys, bye.